If it wasn't for fun, life couldn't survive. He is the one that we need, like the sunshine. If it wasn't for fun, life couldn't survive. He is the one that we need, like the sunshine.
I'm a mystery, the mist don't mean shit to me. I come from the rain, but that's just some ancient history. A savior was born when God created spores. Find me on the end of your stick like you're making s'mores. Symbiotic exchange, yeah, we save resources. The flow's balanced, it allows us all to stay in orbit. Psilocybin, I can show you where the sacred source is. Make your spine stand up like a stegosaurus. I'm the reason that your lungs are breathing. Whether or whether not you wanna believe it, I eat you in.
What's happening, everybody? So I'm driving around for work as usual, and I drove past this building here. This is in the city I was born in. Check this out. Within this 19th century structure was a telescoping iron tank that stored manufactured coal gas until needed to illuminate streets and buildings in Troy. I just stopped, went inside the gate over there where it says no trespassing, talked to a couple really nice gentlemen, and I got permission to metal detect. So right now, I'm gonna do a little bit of swinging, see what we can come up with, and hopefully I will have something to show off. My first target was this old Pepsi can. No, it's not a great target, but it is a good sign. There's gonna be some older stuff here. You can barely tell I was here. That's what it's supposed to look like. I suppose that little line could go away, but that'll disappear real quick. On to the next one. You know, finding 50 cents is great and all, but lady quarter? Come on. Why am I finding modern change in an 1800s historic property? Did that say 1800s? I don't even see a date on that sign. Maybe even 1700s. The city of Troy is pretty old. In the pouch. Right at the tip of my toes right there. That's where I just pulled the car out of. You can barely see it. And you really can't see any of the other holes I've plugged here. Nothing spectacular, just the hood of a matchbox. I'm hoping I will find the rest of it, but I'm bleeding because there's glass in the hole and I'm not wearing gloves. I can't dig with gloves on. Yeah, I'd rather get cut. Call me an idiot. That's fine. Nothing's ringing up the same as the hood, so probably no more. Yeah, no more matchbox. I got the hood. It's about time. It ain't silver, but it is a weedy. Can we get a year? 1956. Is that a D? 56D. All right, I'll take it. I've only filled my pouch with, you know, a bunch of garbage, which I emptied right before I started this. Cool, I'll take it. This one was just underneath the surface. Listen to this. Listen to the tone. Sounds good, don't it? Look at the color. Looks good too, don't it? Until you pick it up and you find out it's got absolutely no weight to it. Aluminum. I don't know what it is. It's an aluminum token. I'm gonna clean it up and I'll get right back to you. Alright, I won't set it on the knee that I got all bloodied up with my finger. I don't think it's a token. I actually think it's an aluminum coin. If anybody can recognize this, tell me what it is. There's an eagle on the back. Bank. Shit, my hands are all wobbly. What's it say? Bank Indonesia. 2003? 2002. Bank Indonesia. It's a 500 something. 500 rupee. Well, okay then. Wish they made their shit out of silver. Well, that's interesting. That's pretty cool. I ain't never seen one of those before. Hopefully I'll have something else to show. Maybe some old American currency. That would be awesome. Thought it was another piece of damn soda can or beer can or something, and I think I nicked the side of it. It's squished. I didn't squish it, but... Wow, I thought I touched it. Guess not. There's one wheel sticking out. No, that's not a wheel. The body's broken. Or the chassis. The chassis is broken. Well, so is the body too. I'll try to clean that up a little later. And that will get added to my collection. Broken or not, I don't care. Get a year. And a year. Nope, it's dirty. On to the next. Well, this one was neat. Check this out. Looks like I got a 3.5 ounce weight. It's ringing up really high. It's ringing up a lot higher than lead should be ringing up. But I'm pretty sure it's lead. Not 100% positive, but pretty sure. 3.5. Cool. Now this is what I'm talking about. I'm right up against the building here. There's so much garbage. I mean, so much garbage. And in this hole, it's no different. Do you see it? Yeah, you see it now, don't you? Check this out. This is what it's all about right here, buddy. Sterling. What's it say? Ocean sterling? No. I can't read the first letter of the first word. Let's see here. There's something crawling on me. Come on, focus. Gorman Sterling? Is that what that was? Maybe? Either way, it says sterling on it. So that's a beautiful thing right there. I knew it as soon as it came out the ground too, because it wasn't discolored. There was no copper or green or anything coming through. Yeah, buddy. Sweet. I love this hobby. That's what it's all about. Yeah, man. There's... You hear garbage. Yep, garbage. We're gonna keep searching through it though. Well, I spent a few hours on that property, and this was my haul. And I'm not complaining. I have spent hours on properties and come home with nothing but garbage. So this is fine for me. I got 1 Wheatie, 3 coppers, 2 Zinkins, 2 Shield Sense, piece of blue glass. Now, just because I am not currently flint knapping doesn't mean I am completely out of the hobby. I have done some really awesome flint knapping pieces in the past. Hold on a sec, I'll show you. Check these out. I actually knapped each and every one of these. And there's a couple missing because I had given a couple away. And I also knapped this. This was not easy. Made a 10-inch long blade. Now, you see that line right there? I made it. I was about halfway done with this thing, and I uploaded a video saying, this is how far I've gotten so far, and before I accidentally break it in half, I wanted to show it off. The next video, I had shown it broken in half. The fucking thing snapped clean in half, I called it. So, after it snapped in half, I finished it, and then took some clear UV resin and epoxied it back together. So, can't even tell. I'm not trying to get rid of it. This was just for me, so I don't care. I think it came out looking awesome. And yeah, these did too. I don't know a whole lot about different types of rocks and what's good for flint knapping. I don't know the difference between chert and flint and any other rocks out there. So I just went with glass. But anyway, back to the finds. And the reason I'm not currently flint knapping is because the amount of pressure that it places on my hands and wrists after I had done that blade, my wrist hurt for 2 weeks afterwards. Carpal tunnel, arthritis. I dig holes for a living. You know, not just for fun, but I also do this shit for a living, and it has taken quite the toll on my body in the last 22 years I've been at it. So, it's kind of taken the fun stuff away from me. Anyway, pennies. And these, here's my bag of coins. This is every modern coin I found in the last 5 or 6 years since I've been metal detecting. Although I did take about 1.5 years off from metal detecting. Right after I bought my new machine, I just stopped. Don't know why. I think I just got busy with work. So anyway, piece of blue glass that I eventually will flint knap. The hood of a, that's a Chevy? Is that a Chevy emblem? Kind of looks like it. Hood of a Chevy. And something that looks like it had already been through the crusher. Unfortunately, one of the tires ended up in my garbage can while I was cleaning it off. The chassis is plastic, so it's not that old. 4 quarters. Not even old style Washington quarters. They're all modern. The oldest one here is 99. Yeah, 99 is the oldest quarter here. I do have a 2020. Unfortunately, it's Philly. I was really hoping for W. Now this thing, check this out. 3.5. I thought that 3.5 stood for 3.5 ounces. We're set to ounces. We're only at 2.36. Troy ounces is 2.15. DWT, what is that? I don't know what the hell that stands for. 443. Carat 334.5. Grains 1032. 66.9 grams. What the hell is this thing? Why? What does that 3.5 stand for? Anybody know? If you know, leave a comment below. Because I don't know what the hell this thing is. Is 3.5 the size? I think it's lead. Pretty sure it's lead. Hold on. 100% lead. The side of my blade just sunk right into it. So, definitely lead. What's its purpose? Hem weight? But what's with the 3.5? I don't know. So then I got this thing here. Where the hell is that from again? Bank what? Bank Indonesia. Oh, it don't flip like an American coin because it's not in America, or we're in America, but 500 rupees. Just gave the cat some catnip a little while ago. She's going nuts. The hell does that say? Bungo Maladi? Yeah. Cool find, I suppose. Here's a cool find of the day. This is what made it worth it. I'll take a Matchbox car, crushed, over something like this any day. Aluminum, foreign currency, fucking garbage. That don't even belong here. Anyway, pardon me. I'm pissed off because it wasn't a big silver $50. That's why that's where my attitude is coming from right now. So that should have been silver. It sounded like silver. It's the size of a $50, and when I picked it up, I was pissed. Okay, anyway, moving on. I would have been happier if it was a token. I got a sterling silver spoon. I didn't weigh this. We are going to switch back over to troy-ounces here. How much does a spoon weigh? I think it... Can we get the thing on there? .14 ounces. All right, not bad. That's like, in today's market, like $300. I'm actually going to try to fix that. Hold on a second. Not bad. That was the side that was messed up, right there. Not too shabby. Right? Alright, I'm about to run out of storage, so I'm ending it here. Much love, everyone. I will talk to you all soon.
If it wasn't for fun